Hello everyone and welcome to another video. In the previous video we were looking at this started developing a unit test and we were looking at this weird output in our files. So if we run this and we run a.out into test.txt, well, now we're not really test.txt. We're getting some weird stuff after here. And we were fiddling with this thing here, string to hex chunks. And off camera I realized there's nothing wrong with this function at all. So we're going to keep it as it was before. The problem is actually inside of our strlen function. So in our assembly code here, you know, we're adding 4 to, basically we're moving 4 bytes into the string, and then we're returning EDI as the strlen, but it's actually wrong because the strlen isn't multiplied by 4. So my suggestion here is actually to have, well, the reason why this becomes a problem is because the print, when we call the print function, is going to think that we have extra bytes, so it's going to write out some undefined bytes that we're not really aware of. So the way we fix it is to move 0 into ECI, I think we can do. So we're going to have a separate counter for the actual length, if that makes sense. So down here we're going to add 1 to ECI, and we're actually going to move ECI into EX instead. And that broke something. Okay. What if you just use like EBX or something? I think it breaks because we're modifying a parameter of the print function, aren't we? Yeah. Okay. So that's not an adequate solution. What if we add, because like if we add 1 here, I think it's going to work. No? Yeah, because this one needs a 4 in that case. No, still doesn't work. Okay, there we go, it works. You know what, I think I might have forgotten to recompile everything the previous time, so let's just try that one more time. ECI. No, so there is a problem with doing that. So what if we do, no, because we want to move 1 byte. So if we do that, still doesn't work. I thought I solved it before. There we go, so that works. Sometimes I just forget to recompile everything, but that works. But I think there will be problems with doing this. What if we do sub for ESP, and then we do move 0 into -4, no, add, no, yeah, ESP. Okay, and then we're going to do add EBP. No, is that really what I wanted to do? Right. So sub for ESP, and then at -4 EBP, removing this, and then maybe we can do an because I didn't want this, I want no, I think it should be 8 actually, but we will still sub 4. And here we're gonna have to remove 4 or pop it up back again. No. So why is that not working? Is it because we need to start with 1? This is moving 1 byte at a time. And shouldn't this be 4 and this 1? Not sure if it's gonna make any differences, but no. Wait, we're moving 8 ESP. I think that might cause problems actually. What if we simply push 0 and then we're gonna add 1 to ESP, and then we'll move ESP into EX. I think we could even pop it, but we'll see. New line inserted. Really wonder why that happens sometimes. Okay. Whoa. No, thank you. Maybe this should be 1. Yeah, I mean, that works, but if I remember correctly, we're gonna have problems if we do it like that. So yeah, now we're getting a problem there with the 256 thing. So why is that different? Move bytes. Wait a minute. Oh, there we go. So that fixed it. But EDI is still 4. So if we run tack on, was it this one? Still getting those. So can't we just add 4 to ESP? Apparently not. So why does that work? Well, it doesn't. Okay. that works. Okay. Oh. And that one works too. So that might have fixed it. So basically, the string length is always going to be at least 1. Maybe it's because no. So why does it work if we add 1? Well, because obviously if we don't return, or if we return, oh right, because if we return yeah, this strlen function is actually I don't think it's really named correctly, because what it actually is doing is giving you the number of bytes, right? Or the number of, what do you call it? The number of bytes, or the number of stack positions, sort of. And since we're having a 0 in there as well, we need to take that into consideration. So actually, before we can still push 0 or move 0 into here, but I think we should be able to just put this here, and it should just magically work. Because now we're always gonna we're also gonna take the 0 into account when we count the length here. Yeah. So that's what it was about. So this strlen function is actually, it doesn't have the right name. It's not really the length of the string. It's more like the length of the thing on the stack, I guess. So what the syscall_write is doing is probably multiplying it by 4 for us. So size up to count bytes. Okay, so it expects the number of bytes in there. That's why it didn't work before, because we multiplied it by 4 basically, which is not that's not, which actually isn't the number of bytes. So when we just count actually we're sort of counting the pointers for all of those chunks within that string, and and this function wants the number of chunks basically, but you know, actually they're bytes. Yeah, okay, now I understand what I've been doing wrong here. So now maybe we can fix our unit test now. So if we go to tests and make oh, I do want to remove that move stuff. Where did I put that? So now if we do into source output files hello world, hopefully this will look better now, please. Yeah, thank you. And now if we run the test, still fails. Interesting. There's no diff here, so no, this seems to be exactly the same to me. So why are we failing? Or wait, maybe brain freeze. Zero if s and 2 are equal. So why are they not equal? Is it because it has no? let's do it like this then. Void print char str for unsigned strlen plus. I print str's output. So the expected output is, oh wait, that must have been really frustrating for you to see that mistake. There we go, the test is now executed successfully, but I'm really happy that we found out about that bug with the extra bytes at the end of the streams. And now we have tests that can test outputs of programs. Maybe we should add another test just while we're at it. So let's do this arithmetic add test as well. Cool, and now we can just add a test for that. And that is successful as well. Cool. And by the way, I usually don't care about freeing memory here in the tests. It just makes the code ugly, and it's not really necessary to. It's not really necessary to clean memory here. Well, maybe it's nice to do that, but I don't know. I don't care about cleaning up memory here in the tests. So that feels really nice to have gotten rid of that bug. And now we can write tests. And maybe you would also want to have something like now you can see that they're actually successfully executed. Cool. Awesome. So, just push this to GitHub, I guess. You can remove tests dot. Fixes strlen bug and adds more unit tests. Okay, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.